Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Session 5 teaching memo, which this week and maybe in future weeks will be in three different parts. So I'm sure many of you look at the time that these videos take and immediately say, I ain't watching that. So I'm going to try to do it in small chunks. So this is my housekeeping version. So I want to. My grandson, who has been with me all week, has gone home. It was kind of neat having him here as he attended computer camp at Vassar College. He was learning how to make game apps for mobile devices. So he's just turning 12, so he's got a pretty good jump on a career if he wants to stay at that. So I received my football schedule this week. It's going to be my 37th year officiating. I started in 1979 as a high school official, which means that fall is not far behind, but I don't want to think about that. But we start studying the rules in late February, early March, so I've been at it for a while already. So I'm going to start my season this year at Springfield College, and I will finish it at Marist. Which is a mere 10 minutes from my house. So that's what's going on in my life. Housekeeping. Again, I'm going to be available for office hours during the day and on some nights this week from 7 to 8 p.m. And usually I'm available every morning. I start working around 8:30. And I'm at my computer till about 12:30, 1 o'clock, working on this course and my other two courses. So if you want to have a face-to-face with me, text me first, and my phone number is right here in the teaching memo, 914-388-2582. Text me and say, hey, Dr. Tom, I want to come to office hours. I will get on, and then you can click on this link. I will text you back and tell you when I'm on. And we can have office hours if that's something you're interested in doing. Of course, you can always. I had a text conversation this weekend. I'm not a fan of texting, especially on days that I usually don't work. This summer, because I have three courses, two of them are intense 8-week courses, so I'm usually working every day, but typically, I don't work on the weekends, but I mean, in an emergency, if you want to text me, anytime, either I'll respond or I won't. But typically, I'm very good at responding to emails and text messages and talking to you on the phone. So, my goal is for you all to get an A+. I wanted to make a comment on the quiz discussion board. I curated them. And to give everyone a second chance to take the quizzes to demonstrate how you can use summative assessment formatively. I notice classmates are simply stating what numbered problems you got wrong. My suggestions is to talk about the problems without giving away the answer. I found this one in Dr. Tom's Session 6 presentation, or I found this one in Cohen and Spencer, Chapter 2. You can even say what page number, but talk about it and without giving away the answer. And again, this is another research-proven strategy for word study. That I use this for vocabulary. You write a definition in your own words, and then I have two quizzes, and then you can talk about those quizzes. I have this quiz here, and then I'll have another one at either the next to last or last session. So by the time we're done, you should have a pretty good idea of these vocabulary words. I think it's a great strategy for getting them, to be indelible in your brain. On another point, occasionally you may find a link or some other information that doesn't seem right or doesn't work, or a link that doesn't function properly. This week, Courtney found my article on how standardized is standardized testing, and in it said something about an optional assignment. Well, there's no optional assignment, and she wanted to know, where do I post this optional assignment? I didn't know what she was talking about. So I had to go through and find, if you do find something, let me know, direct me to it. where you found it. So I had to go looking to find this because our documents and information and websites and everything is in at least 2 different places. So I had to go looking and found it. So I changed it. I also wanted to comment on the survey that was in Session 5 assignments and thank most of you for taking the time to do that. It's important for me to see if there are any areas I can fix. And because of that survey, I believe I'm going to change the discussion board rubric. Now, I don't know if I can go in and do it physically or not, but I will change the way I grade the rubrics. Because this is the second time someone's mentioned that they work during the week and they really can't get on the discussion boards during the week. So I'm going to change the highest rating to 3 days. So if you make your initial post within the 3 days, you'll get that A+ rating. And there's not much difference between the A+ and the A. So to get the A rating, that's the second level of quality. You can post your initial post up to the Sunday of the first week. So I think that's 7 days after the discussion board opens. So that's a big change, and I'm making that because of this survey and because of feedback I've gotten in other courses. And that makes sense to me, and I think my goal is that you get on early so we all have a chance to respond to you. I mean, I respond all 2 weeks, but many of you don't get on till the last few days, so you're missing out on some pretty good discussions, which I'll get into in the next part of this video. So thank you for doing that. I'm going to adjust those levels, and if I can, I will actually create a new rubric that I will use to grade the remainder of the discussion board. So thank you for that. And I will be back with the second part of this video on our discussion board on Harder Than the Dickens.